Hello, so it's now time for the third and final round of the Clash of the Titans event in the Titan Brawls. This time it's Avalon. It says, welcome to Titan Brawls, gather teams, Titan Titan, rush into battles, your Titan's totems max, Titan Brawl Titan changes every 2 days, and yeah, it's the same stuff it said on the other ones, so you don't need me to read it all. If you need to see it again, you can always click on that. It'll bring it right back up, but the defense could be whatever you want. You're not limited on the defense, just the offense. We're going to run this one here. But see, we have Avalon. So I was doing some testing. Like, I don't like this. Like, the previous teams are doing something like this. I don't really like three grass and two light. I don't think it works as well. We could try something like this with like the two dark. But I feel like that doesn't work that well either. And honestly, I actually think we're just going to skip the rest of the grass and just go something like this. I think this is probably going to get better results this time. And that's the full thing. Problem is the grass Titans are not the best attackers. They have like the lowest like attack power of any Titan. They're very good. They're very tough on defense. They have good health, but just trying to attack with them, they're honestly kind of, I feel subpar. Just try to do the grass teams. I was not, just even like goldfishing, like guild battles, was not getting very good results. I was trying to figure out like how, like I said, I mean, I've done a lot of testing, like with especially those other Titan videos I did, and like I don't really like I said, fire and light works really well. Like I said in my round 2 video, like fire and light works really well. Light and grass or dark and grass, I feel like that's a lot more underwhelming. There's a lot of synergy with fire and light that just doesn't exist for the grass Titans. Like it's like grass, it's like, I mean, we could do like 4 grass plus like a Raji or something or Solaris, but I just, it just doesn't feel as strong as doing something like this. Like if we could cut Avalon, maybe we could do something, but Silva's not a great Titan either. It's like Eden is really good. Angus is okay. Like now if I could get the Outgrowth Totem with just 2 grass Titans, then that'd be a different story. But only light and dark lets you do that though. Maybe they should change it so they're all 2. That could lead to a lot more interesting combinations, lead to a lot more diversity in the metagame possibly. Would be interesting. Could lead to some interesting situations if they did that. Poor small Dave. The algorithm puts him like in everybody's crosshairs, I think. But he probably gets all of his defenses just because he probably gets like a bazillion defenses. Like, whereas my account, I don't think I've had a single one. Oh, that he actually looked like he got some coins. Congratulations, small Dave. You get at least one of your rewards. I don't even know how much it is. I think it's like extra 100 coins or something. I'm sorry, but game. This is they're all the Titans are maxed out for this event. Getting more souls in the circle of something is not going to help me. That's just not how this works, game. Why are you giving me bad advice? It's giving me bad tips, guys. Yeah, even this one's not. I guess it's going okay. It's been going okay. We just have the one loss. Yeah, I kind of feel like Avalon might even be worse than Myri to try to build with. I don't know. It's like Avalon's kind of tanky, though. He can play the tank role. Myri, not really so much. So it's kind of a give and take. Definitely pros and cons. I mean, Ignis was easily the best of the 3. But that's been long known the case. Like, Ignis is a good Titan. Like, I see Ignis sometimes in grass Titan teams. Like, in Guild Wars, you'll see, like, a 3 grass Ignis Hyperion or something. Maybe not so much anymore, but that was something you would see from time to time. Like, Ignis is pretty good. Just because that attack buff is just super valuable. It's more valuable than Myri's attack debuff. On the other hand, Vulcan, which is the Fire Titan marksman, is arguably the worst Titan in the game. So it's like they have the best of the supports, but like the worst of the marksman. Like, so it's kind of balanced that way. It's like, Ah, da 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 da. Yeah, this line's okay. Been going okay. Look at that. Another one. Said the light totem is really good for just like 2 light totem titans. Usually enough to activate if it's like Solaris and Yari. Light dark. It is interesting. Yeah, that's working pretty well. So I think light dark is the way to go. Avalon's there just be kind of like an off tank. And his hold's actually not too bad. Like it does help Roostar live just a bit longer. Roostar didn't die that time, but Solaris did. And we can go look through some of the battle infos if they work. Like the battle info window has not been working too consistently though, so like there's been a lot of times where it just hasn't worked at all, so they all had 1 health because of the light totem. Garbage. Wow, Sigurd got us. There you go. Honestly, against water teams, it's probably a case I should do that. It's probably where the 4 grass would be better. Like, you don't have to use the same attack team for everyone, but I think it just takes out a lot of the... Trying to find a attack team that'll win most of them, I think, takes out a lot of the guesswork. But against water Titan teams, I'm actually pretty comfortable fighting with 4 grass plus a Raji. I'm pretty comfortable with 4 grass plus a Raji versus water teams normally, so that's probably what I would recommend there. Fight in manual if you're not a fight in manual. With grass teams, like generally when you're fighting the water team, you would hold back your totem until Nova ults. Like, so you want to put the totem up right before Nova ults so you don't get stunned. Here's a light dark team with Hyperion. Triple super dark. Like, Hyperion's better than Avalon, I'm afraid. But I think Yari's better than Rigel. Especially when you're also using Bruce Star. Yari's just pretty good. That has Myri in it. Let's see. If I see another Nova water team, I'll fight it, but there's only like, we only have like a couple wins left, so we might not get to see it. Oh, here we go. So these kind of teams, like generally in Guild Wars, this is how I would fight it. I'd use these 4 Titans like this, and we'd play it in manual. Watch me screw it up because I'm recording. We just wait for Nova to start charging up her ults. Just like this. So you should just let her ult down. Boom, the barrier blocks it so we don't get stunned. And then Eden usually takes her, finishes her off, and then we now have a 5 versus 3 advantage. Like, that's how you fight water teams with grass. Like, that's my recommendation. And this should end it because he has no totem power and he's not going to break that barrier. Boom, just like that. See? Boom. So that's the best way to fight the water teams. Anyway, I think that's going to be it on this one. Yeah, don't see anything else to talk about on this one. So, I thank you all for watching. If you didn't see my video about the Titan Brawls merchant, please check my video below. Thanks for watching.